Let's take a look at our inputs. As an example here, I've set up two different kinds of inputs, one a microphone, one a line level signal. On strip number 31, I have a microphone. As you can see, the top of the knob caps here, they're dark. They don't have a display on them. That means they don't do anything. It's actually the on switch right next to it, which is the bottom switch of the two. So what I can do is, the first knob here is a high impedance switch. So what that does, it allows me to actually put in an instrument of any kind, like a guitar or bass guitar, and it acts like a direct box. So if I have a high impedance signal, all I have to do is just inject it into the microphone box, turn that switch on, and I'm ready to go. I can also turn it off. Next one down is 48 volt phantom. I can engage it and disengage it. Next knob set down is a high pass filter. The high pass filter is an 80 Hz roll-off, and it's a very steep roll-off. So I can engage it very quickly and turn it back off. The next knob down, as you can see, has an LED on it. That's my microphone gain. As I turn it up, the LED goes up, and I can see that I can put in a certain value. If I tap on the knob, I can see the value in the window display. In this case, neither one of the buttons do anything. It's actually the knob that works. Just below the analog mic gain selector, I have my ATRM or A trim. Now there are two inputs per channel. We'll get into that in a second. Moving further down, the next knob is dark again, so it doesn't do anything, and it says APHS. Again, we talked about the A and the B inputs. We'll get into that in a second, so don't panic. This is for the A phase. PHS stands for phase. So if I need to drop something 180 degrees out, I can do that right there with the on switch. The next knob down has an LED on it, so the knob does something. In this case, the on switch does something as well. In order to engage this knob, which is the delay knob, I can have up to 1.7 frames of delay per channel. So as I increase the knob, it will increase the delay on the channel. Next knob down, the last knob down, is my input selector. Now this is where we get into the A and B. Each channel has an A and a B input. It allows me to bring in basically two sources and either mono them down to one, or as an example, I can have a lavalier microphone that has a main mic and a backup mic. And I can select between the two just by turning the knob. So over here at the 9 o'clock position is the A input. If I go straight up to the 12 o'clock position, that's the B input. Then over to the 3 o'clock position is the A plus B, or some of both. Most of the time you will be running in the A input.